Sandy boy. Dude, I went to play my flag football game this past Sunday, and I legit almost fucking had a heat stroke, I think. It was bad. Like, I've never once in my life actually ran so much or, like, been so hot that I threw up. And, like, that was the closest I ever came. I was, like, over in the fucking woods dry heaving. It was not great. Where I fucked up, I think, was that where I fucked up is that I mowed the yard earlier that day and got real sweaty doing that, and then I'd only eaten like a waffle all day, and I was like, I'll be fine. I was not fine. My heart rate was at like over 200 beats per minute. I kept looking at my watch, being like, that's fine. I was like, it's probably not right. I did survive it. I kept having to like, oh my god, I would like snap the ball and I would run my route, and there'd be like a split second after I would run my route where I'd be like real lightheaded and see the stars, and then it'd go away. I gotta redeem myself this coming up Sunday. I gotta be better. I hate a sad tender. I hate bad chicken tenders, man. Who has your favorite fast food chicken tenders? Yeah, we'll count those though. Yeah, they need to be hot. Canes is hard to beat. Mm-hmm. 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 I would say yeah, it is. I think my favorite, honestly, my favorite is Hardee's. I like theirs. They're huge, dude. Well, I mean, yeah, you'll pay for it later, but I mean, yeah, right. But by God, that one time, yeah, it's really fucking good. Yeah, Dairy Queen with that gravy and shit they give you with that basket. Yeah, 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 they do. Yeah, they do biscuits up here normally. Uh, Biscuits and gravy at Dairy Queen is like amazing. Like, oh, so good. When I was in high school, we would do our like football games or whatever on Friday nights, and on Saturday we'd come in and watch film like in the morning, and we'd all like coach would always get us biscuits and gravy from Dairy Queen and like bring it to our film, and we'd eat our biscuits and gravy and get yelled at, and then we'd lift weights and leave. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Bring you down here with me.
Mhm. Yeah, we would do that too. Mhm. Right. we used to get somebody's parents would always volunteer to make. Yeah, yeah. Then when we play away after the games, they'd usually give us like a shit ton of McDoubles because that was back when the dollar menu was still a thing. So they just get like a sacks of McDoubles and hand them out to us getting on the bus. Ugh, love Jimmy John's, man. I had never had Jimmy John's in my life till I went to college. Yeah, yeah. I love watching those Instagram reels where it's like those D1 athletes where it's like, here's all the stuff that we eat in a day or whatever on like a trip to an away game. You ever seen them where it's like they pick up all the stuff and then they get on the plane and then uh, they eat more and then yeah, it's they eat some more and then they go to the game. They pick up something on the way to the game. uh, uh, that is the most Wisconsin thing I've ever heard. Oh god, dude, chocolate milk is so fucking good. Hmm. I love the good chocolate milk, man. You can't order it as an adult though; people look at you weird. Listen, I can't have people staring at me. Lobo, just because you do it doesn't mean it's not weird to do it. There, I think I could do. I could do it in Wisconsin for sure. I don't think anybody would bat an eye there. I think they'd bat more of an eye if you didn't have at least dairy at your fucking yeah. Mhm. Mhm. I will never forget. I will never forget that fucking double cheeseburger I had from Cops, dude. My first night was it was so fucking good. I can't like I don't know if it was just where like I've been on the road all day and it was like just so good to finally fucking stop and eat, but that burger was amazing. And then I got like a strawberry shortcake ice cream there too, and like that didn't even make it to the hotel. I ate that in the car. Oh, it was so good. Oh, it was so good. It was huge. Yes, it was. I remember just being like, "Holy shit, this thing is massive." And they do that, I think, because everybody there's so goddamn big. Like, if you try to give a 6'7" person a regular sized cheeseburger, they're gonna tell you to fuck off. Uh, I don't remember. I don't remember cow statues. But to be fair, like it was nighttime, and I had been like driving all day, and The Islamic Republic of Japan. I don't think that that's a culture that should be introduced to Islam. They already, they already, like I think it would make too much sense. They already have like a suicide tendency anyway. They don't need anything else to. They'll find a, they'll find a way to fucking bonsai into Muhammad. Oh my god. You know that was you know it was an autocorrect for him trying to say Islamic Republic of Iran or something. How much you want to bet? And then he just didn't proofread it. Well, no. Where's that Corporal Tunney guy at? Oh, he checked out. Never mind. Because you were in it? Yeah. It does need to be low. Yes, all Nikki. He was in the middle of the desert on peyote, and it just appeared like Steve Jobs out there in the desert. Hell yeah. I don't think I don't think we're waiting on anybody except A-Dub. Or wait, did A-Dub join already? Nope, there he is. All right. Go ahead and pick your car and we're ready. Is somebody in your car? Who's in your car? Oh, I'll tell Driz to switch. All right, you're good. Awesome. Ready up. No. People don't have consequences for anything anymore. Do you? Well, that's a fucking. Oh, that's such a controversial opinion. I believe that the sky has clouds in it sometimes, and I think that those clouds are made up of water vapor. I'm just throwing that out there. You know, call them crazy. I am. Thank you. I got that song "Half on a Sack" by 3 6 Mafia stuck in my head. You know that song? God damn, it's good. That's such a fucking banger, dude. Fucking. It's because of those fucking reels that use it. That's what did it. Yes, it did. I have no idea. Fuel? No idea. Strategy? None of that shit. Yeah. No, Driz. Well, he did just join today, so I've I've been doing this thing where when somebody joins the server, if their Discord account is like less than a week old, I just fucking kick them immediately. Like if you just joined Discord like 5 days ago, no, I don't think we're gonna. I don't think this is for you, homie. And we don't have any mutual servers. No. Well, no, because I have to set it to dry because of that bug. That's easy for you to say. You're not in here anymore. You don't have to deal with the bullshit. I bet you fucking would. Right. You know, like I can see that fucking city back there perfect. I should not be able to see that. It should look like fucking India right now. Oh yeah, for sure. The Viper is very appropriate. It wants to fucking kill you. You remember the Nutty Professor, whenever he drew the Dog Viper in that move? And then he got like, he changed back to the fat dude and he got stuck in it and they had to use Jaws of Life to cut him out of it. Down to Portillo's on Thursday. I'd pick a nice mid-sized family sedan, I think. I Man, when I played Gran Turismo, I loved playing with a fucking Viper, dude. I put a supercharger on that sumbitch. Oh god, it was so fun. Whoa. By the way, Houdini was in here a second ago. I don't know if you guys heard that. Did you hear that voice? Yeah. Oh, I had to look up. I was like, that's not a voice I've heard before. What the fuck is that? Yeah, that was. Mm, yeah, 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 yeah. They never sound like you think they will, you know. I always, I always thought he'd sound like I don't know, like Pee Wee Herman or something. He didn't. Yeah, it's like the Merc, right? Aren't the Mercs like the GT3 or whatever? The engine, yeah, yeah. I'd kill myself if my engine was mid. I don't like the Ford Mustang GT3. It's not fun to drive. You have to like fucking, you have to throw its fucking front end around just to get the damn weight going that way. Yeah, the Mustang, that's like a positive. You get to listen to it. That's like the only positive. Yeah. McLaren, the McLaren feels really good almost everywhere. movie. The Canadian rock band? I mean, I like Tom Sawyer, I guess. I don't know. I haven't watched it. I don't even think Fernando's 50 yet. He's like still in his 40s, ain't he? He getting there though. Mm-hmm. You know what else makes a mockery of the sport? Fucking clipping. Every fucking week I hear the mocking, and I'm like, yep. Mm-hmm. Nikki, you starting your lap? Yeah. Yeah, is that you? Alright. I'm gonna be on the left of the monkey's tail. I'm gonna go just fast enough and I'll give you a yellow. Damn it. On the right. I didn't even know he played for Georgia. I mean, if the whole fucking mountains weren't there in between, yeah. It looks close on a map, I'll give you that. Yeah. Okay. This is the first time I've seen it actually give us a one-stop. All you gotta do is like say some bullshit that somebody writes on paper and you're fine. You just have to be like, I accept you in my heart and something or another. Who did it? Who did it? Flab coup or fire up flow? One of those two. I'm gonna fucking. I know. I know. Yeah. Nah, that's so funny. Good luck, guys.
Okay, the safety car is out. Safety car is out. We need to form up at reduced pace. Keep a close eye on that delta time. Make sure to keep it positive.
I swear. It's unclear at this time. It's unclear at this time. I don't know. It was. Train's never late. Yeah. We haven't had many full ones this year, you know? Might be. Yeah. That's the end of last season, buddy. Oh, yeah, it was a test race. I didn't even do it. Sometimes I feel like I can still hear him, you know? Yeah, you've been doing something for sure. I drove right around you. We've all been there. Yeah, I know Jed's, yeah. Just the greasiest fucking pizza you could be eating. Oh, that's funny. That train's never late, man. What is up there? Yeah, they like a, what is it, Coach Gurney saying, like a hobo on a ham sandwich? Like a homely girl on a honeymoon, fucking busy. You would think, one would think, yes. I'm sure we'll find out.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember there's no overtaking until the timing line. Safety car in this lap.
I know. I swear it's his setups, dude. Like, the setups that he uses are so fucking weird. I know he makes his own. I don't know why. Like, and I tried to tell him last week. I'm like, because he was like, I don't understand how Donfrey was so much faster than me and qualified at Silverstone. And I was like, well, here's his setup, you know, and like, what's yours? And they were so different. And then he was like, nah, man, it's the gear coming out of the back. I was like, dude, It is not the gear that he's in coming out of buckets. I can tell you that right now. It is this fucking setup. He had like as stiff as it would go, front and rear, and then he had like more stiff front roll bar than rear roll bar. Like, well, he got it from what's his name, Marcel Kiefer on YouTube, and I looked at it. Marcel definitely didn't give that setup out. I don't know what the fuck he's smoking about. I mean, he don't even race anymore, baby. Yeah. Well, I don't make my own stuff, so. Nah, I've got a couple of places too. This early in the game cycle, it's just really hard to know. Is it just me or is the braking feel horrible here? China. saw that. He said, honestly, Houdini, fuck you. He's one of us. All caps. Oh, this is gonna be great. He'll probably just say, I hope your day gets better. Like, just say you couldn't think of something clever to say, bro.
safety car deployed. Slow down and maintain a positive delta. Virtual safety car is deployed. Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately. Okay, VSC ending. We're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags.
he spun out of the last corner. He didn't cross the line yet. He fell 6 places. He finished in 10th. My worst tire was 59 on the hards, and I think I pit on lap 11 maybe. Maybe 10. See you, dude. Good job. Hello. That's so funny. He just called Houdini autistic. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the stopping was. He's fucking. He's public enemy #1 tonight, man. Slayer Saskag called him autistic in the D1 chat now. He did advance level 2. I need to get rid of that stupid fucking thing. I hate that goddamn bot. Yeah, he did say that, didn't he? Alright, I'm gonna hop off. Y'all boys be good. I'll catch y'all tomorrow night. Yep. Oh no.